Hey you guys, so last week I started a series on loans. I explained kind of the basic terminology you'll hear with any loan type and then broke down the basics of the conventional loan. So I'm just gonna do a really quick video. It'll maybe be a minute long, past this, like 2 minutes total. Anyway, I'm going to just talk about what the FHA loan looks like in comparison to that conventional. So I'm going to highlight the primary reason that people choose to go with the FHA and then the primary downside to the FHA. Obviously there's a lot more to these loans that you'll discuss with your lender, but I am not a lender. I don't know all of the details on loans, so I'm just trying to highlight kind of the big points to ask your lender about and why people choose one loan over the other. So the biggest reason that people choose the FHA loan compared to a conventional loan is the fact that it is, what is the word I'm looking for? I just totally spaced. It's insured by a federal entity. So you get to come in typically with a lot smaller of a down payment than what you would have to come in with a conventional loan. So that is a huge win if you're trying to save a lot of money. I mean, it's the difference between potentially a 20% down payment and a 3% down payment. So that is probably the #1 selling point of the FHA loan. One of the biggest downsides of the FHA loan, from what I've heard and then what I've read, is the fact that because it is guaranteed by that federal entity, you have to pay a really big insurance premium. So even though it's still not going to probably add up, well, I guarantee you it's not going to add up to the down payment that you would be faced with a conventional loan, you are facing a lot bigger of a payment just for the insurance side of things. So I know that may not make sense to you because you're like, well, if you're saving money, then what does it matter? But I think the biggest deterrent is that you're putting that money, it's not going towards the payment of your house. Whereas with a larger down payment, it's all going into that actual home value. This is just going to insure that loan. So in a way, it's kind of money that in your mind might be money wasted. Even though it's worth it, it's still not money that you're necessarily investing into home equity. So that's the biggest positive and the biggest downfall of the FHA loan in comparison to the conventional loan, and I did not keep it as short as I wanted to. I've decided I just suck at keeping videos short. But anyway, that's the biggest positive, biggest negative of the FHA, and I will be back on Thursday to talk about the VA loan.